Hi, my name is Jasmine Haddon Hampson. I am 19 years old, and hopefully with this video I'm going to be talking with you guys a bit more about the 3 examples of work that I've uploaded for you on the applicant portal. This was for my A-level media course for the 3rd component of my exam. So this consisted of a DVD poster, a UK film poster, an international movie film poster, and a website, and much more. So one important technique that I did during the process of creating these was to save my character sketches and my backgrounds on different layers and save them multiple times. This helped when I needed to change things, when I wanted something different, when I didn't like the style. I was able to easily just erase parts of it and edit it how I liked it and how I thought that the audiences would clearly understand that this is a crime genre. So it was quite a crucial part of my coursework that I had different variations of the same poster, which I didn't include in the examples of work because it was just quite much, but I can put them on the screen right now. These are some ideas that I went through, but I ended up sticking with the one that you see on the portfolio. So, as this was a movie proposal idea, this was hypothetical, it wasn't a real movie, but I can tell you a little bit more about the kind of ideas that I was going through, my sort of creative intentions behind them, and I'll read you the blurb of my story. A clumsy assassin was pushed into her career by her very distant mother. After failing her latest mission to assassinate the head of a dirty multi-billion-yen industry in organ trafficking, she is forced onto a high-speed collision course with the Red Ones, which are lethal members of a dark society. With the help of her 2 best friends, Yamato and Samunji, will she be able to recover her marks on the street of modern Japan and survive this new hell of a cat and mouse hunt? Will fate be different? What are her plans? So these are photos of the progression of my character sketches, and because my genre was crime, my protagonist was an assassin, I kind of decided to use dark, moody costume codes as well as like pondering gesture, and this creates hermeneutic questions for the audiences, sort of like, what is she thinking? My hypothetical movie would include voice actors like Hiroshi Kamiya, Christina V, who are well known in the industry for their work. So this would have created sort of a star cast for my movie and pulled in many audiences from niche anime. It was important to look at pre-existing media movie products to sort of build a general depiction of what these real movie posters look like. And so I was heavily analysing DVD posters from my genre and paying attention to the layouts. What was essential was creating mastheads, billing blocks, putting actors' names in, release dates, star ratings, and taglines. So here is the Japanese trailer poster. I decided to use less of the colour red, which in Japanese culture can be associated with strength, passion, and prosperity. So instead I used darker greys and sort of a darker tone to indicate that this is less of a story about morals and prosperity and greatness, but more of a gritty story with terrible crimes and acts of organ trafficking and secret society. One of my favourite photos I've taken because I was on a walk in Hampstead Heath and I suddenly spot this like really funky car, and it was nothing that I've seen before. It had like a disco ball on the top and like its lights at the front looked like they were crying. This is a photo of my friend's room and it's not a great photo. It was rather experimental, so I really liked how it turned out and I messed with the settings on my camera, but I ended up really liking the warm red tones that the picture ended up having. And my friend rarely sits still, and this picture spoke to me because it sort of symbolized a growing fire or hunger for his passions of music. And example 2, slide 2, is actually a promotional edited photo which they plan to promote on their social media platforms to promote their band. And it was rather abstract and up to interpretation to show audiences that this band is rather unique and original, something new that they would like to try. In example 3, I experimented with making band posters for them as their music genre was metal. So I decided to use sort of fonts that would clearly indicate to audiences that their genre is metal. And so on the first poster, I wrote "Playing Live" in my own handwriting to give it a personal flair and let audiences know that this band is rather laid back and not playing for profit, but rather because they just have passion and ambition for their music. Thank you so much for watching.